the commoners. Also allow me to use that word. I don't have a better word. It is not only the ordinary voter that can be engaged in intimidating a voter. The VIPs, the very, very important persons, I understand they don't say VIPs again. They say VVIPs. VVIPs beware. No siren that day. The same law prevents the blowing of siren to the polling booths or polling units. Similarly, we have all agreed, we are the ones that provide the orderlies, isn't it? No orderly will, in uniform, escort any VIP to a polling unit that date. Otherwise, we'll arrest him. Finally, let me assure the good people of Osun State that we will not only enforce these laws, but also according to the provision of the law. Is there. It says if you cast your vote, don't loiter around the polling unit. That's the word it used. Do not loiter around the polling unit after casting your vote. Which means if you have no business with voting anymore, either you stay calm or you go home and continue with your lawful business or social activity. Simple. I repeat, you didn't hear me. I stay quiet there. That's the first thing I used. Or you go. That's what I said. And that's what the law says. That's it. That's what the law says. Either you stay quiet and calm, or you go home. That's what the law says. Hello? I know I'm becoming boring. Then let me conclude. Let me also remind the good people of Ondo State, the good people of Osun State, let me remind you, please. You can see the effect of what you did. there will be some form of restrictions that day. And that is because we will do, like I said earlier, on everything possible to give the voters, the INEC officials, the observers, as well as your accredited agents. I made the pledge at the beginning, I'm repeating it. That day, we will do everything possible. And you all know it includes paying with the highest price, which we are not praying for. But we are not afraid of anyway. We will do everything possible to make sure that those I just mentioned now, the voters, the INEC officials, the materials, the observers, accredited observers, of course, and of course, journalists. We will make sure that that day we give them the conducive environment to exercise this franchise that we so much cherish. In conclusion, and finally, I solicit for the cooperation of each and every one of you, the stakeholders here, and our very good people that are listening, and to whom I'm sure you will find time to address, to not only guard against committing those offenses I highlighted, but to also save themselves the troubles of being arrested, prosecuted, and jailed. Thank you very much.
That was the speech delivered by the Inspector General of Police.
That's the Inspector General of Police, Sulaiman Abba. It's giving some warnings, especially as one that anybody who does not have any business, be it thugs or anybody who wants to perpetrate evil, will be decisively dealt with, and is giving his commitment that enough reinforcement has been planned for this very election. And he's also added that for this election there will be a patrol, land patrol, to make sure that law and order are ensured. And he's also said that no form of siren should be used, no police, no uniform orderly, that is uniformed men as escorts, will be allowed on that day. Any VVIPs, according to him, must comport themselves and are not allowed to move without proper permission. That's been the Inspector General of Police. And this time around, we'll be hearing from other stakeholders, and of course, afterwards, it will be an interactive session, questions and answers from INEC. It's the INEC interactive session here in Osogbo, the capital of Osun State, and the forthcoming Osun Governorship election.
We are going to go by the alphabetical order of the parties. When I call on the party, it's either the chairman or the candidate, but you have just 2 minutes. 2 minutes each to talk, please, because of the time limit we have. So when you look at the